Eso. Venga. 5, venga. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eso. Enjoy.
Eso, ándale. Y opes. Vamos, 10 segundos. 10 segundos. 10.
Canelo Alvarez is training with unmatched intensity, faster, sharper, and more ruthlessly than ever before. This isn't just preparation, it's all-out war. He's pushing his body to the edge, leaving no doubt that he's coming to destroy Terence Crawford. Most importantly, it has been full lockdown mode, meaning no outside distractions and only focus. He is living a very strict routine and has a dedication to sharpening every element of his craft. Canelo has always trained hard, but this time there seems to be more intensity to the training, as if he were preparing for the fight that will shape his career. Fighting Crawford means having to deal with elite movement, angles, and counterpunching. But he doesn't just react, he is creating a plan to take that style apart piece by piece according to the cause. On top of that, this camp is tactical because Canelo is thinking about how to beat Crawford, not just physically, but tactically. A big component of that is improving his head movement, knowing this will help him slip punches and effectively counter. He is also studying Crawford's tendencies and sharpening his reading and reacting processes. Head movement is critical to staying elusive and being in range to land shots that matter. Defensively, head movement is more than just defensive material, it is offensive material. Sparring, as we all know, is still an essential part of the training camp, and he is sparring for many hours every day. This type of training extensively develops his skills, as well they are executed in as real-life a battle situation as possible. Sparring permits him the practice of timing, defense, and attack with live opponents. It also develops his flexibility and mental toughness within the ring. Certainly, sparring adds to his overall battle preparedness. In addition, he continually strikes hard, heavy bags while being extremely focused during his workout sessions. These drills show his incredible movement and shocking punching power. All of the sparring and bag work develops and improves his strength, stamina, and punching accuracy. It also teaches him how to maintain his explosiveness and sharpness throughout long rounds of sparring. These workouts are an important element of his overall training that guarantees he is in peak condition when the bell rings on fight night. Also, in Canelo's mind, there is quiet, focus, and steely resolve. Actions speak louder than words, proving himself every day. He intends to back the fight as early as possible to disrupt Crawford's rhythm and keep him in defensive mode. Every exercise aids Canelo's cerebral skill, which includes reading patterns, baiting reactions, and setting up counters. He knows the high level of Crawford's ring IQ. He is doing everything he can at the training camp for it.
They are a weight class for a reason. And you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he think he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter. I like how he fight, but that's why there are weight classes.
Yeah.
And he knows now.
He knows now. You think he felt that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's take a glimpse into Terrence Crawford's training camp and see what he is doing to prepare for the mega fight. He is also 100% engaged and grinding hard while in camp, knowing full well that a significant challenge is in front of him. He knows that to beat Canelo, it will require more than just skill. It will require absolute mental focus and superior preparation. Each session helps him polish skills and strategize. Similar to Canelo, sparring has become the backbone of Crawford's training strategy, providing him with assessed alacrity under pressure. Each round in the ring emulates the actual fight, allowing him to work on a number of strategies while adjusting to different looks. He's using it to build rhythm, control distance, and polish his timing. On top of that, his heavy bag exercises are just as taxing when you see the raw power and volume of punches he throws. He is throwing crisp, deliberate shots with purpose, every punch intended to break down a larger opponent. The work on the bag is all about staying explosive deep into the later rounds.
There we go. There we go. Straight off over going to the combination. Come on. There we go, Skip. There we go.
That's Rory juice. That's Rory juice.
Let's go, say this. Come on. There we go.
It don't matter what his name is. We just want to win. We just want to be the best.
Power. 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 Power.
That's right.
Power.
There you go. That's right.
There we go.
That's right.
Power. There we go.
Woo!
In conclusion, Crawford's commitment is clear. He trains to win, not to compete. There is the discipline, the fire, and the hunger. He leaves it all in the ring to win because he knows what is at stake.
What would a win do for, I guess, your legacy and to put all those conversations to bed?
I would do everything for my legacy and my career, you know, and I'm looking forward to it.
Have you considered at all what happens if you lose?
No, not at all. I don't think about losing because I'm too busy thinking about winning. Well, anybody can get hurt. Anybody can get, you know what I mean, knocked out. I don't put it past nobody, but I'm not going in there looking for a knockout.
While we address the predictions of the pros in regards to this fight, first things first, Eddie Hearn has predicted that Crawford will beat Canelo. He emphasized Crawford's movement and ability to fight on the back foot as paramount tools in the fight. To mitigate the pressure by Canelo, Hearn believes Crawford will try to apply his engagement and use his participation smartly. He emphasized that retaliating against Canelo's advantages will take smart movement. He referenced Dimitri Bivol's fight and said that Crawford will attempt to implement some of that game plan in the ring.
Moving, fighting off the back foot.
Yeah.
A lot of, you know, I mean, he'll engage a lot more than Skull, but he will be looking to do all the things where people have had success, which is use movement. Look at what Bivol did. Bivol had the perfect game plan. He boxed off the back foot, then he attacked, then he moved, then he, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think Crawford will be looking to do exactly the same.
However, Oscar De La Hoya commented that Canelo's size might give him a slight advantage in the fight, but he gladly said it is hard to predict a winner because both fighters are very skilled and confident. The fight can go any which way because all of the top fighters are fighting at their best.
It's a tough one because we can all see it. Canelo's declining. We can see it because Father Time just catches up to you. That's just the name of the game, the nature of the beast, right? Crawford, I mean, he's the same age as well, you know? 37. Different types of lifestyles, different styles. You know, Canelo's getting into some wars now, which kind of like chips away at the block, you know? Do I favor him over Canelo? I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 fight at this point, given where they're at their careers.
But if you had to give somebody 1%.
Last one here.
1%.
1%, I would go with Canelo.
Like Eddie, Derek James also favors Crawford in this fight. Likewise, James warned Canelo about Crawford's speed before the fight. James notes that Canelo might have a slight physical edge, but said that speed is more important and gives a fighter more confidence. James believes that Canelo is going to have a ton of problems because of Crawford's speed. James believes that speed will play a huge role in the result of the fight. In the end, James predicted that Crawford would win.
Speed is going to be the thing that kind of controls this fight. Whether it's foot speed or hand speed. So I don't know what, I saw that fight or whatever, but I'm just saying the faster you are, the smaller you are, the faster you are. That's why a little bitty guy can come in the gym and spar a big guy and beat him up. Yeah. Because the old bigger guy may have the skill set and technique, and he's just too slow. So it just depends on, the speed is going to be the thing that kind of tells the difference about this fight, I believe. If Crawford still has the speed and his athleticism, it'd be difficult for us.
In addition, he unified the super middleweight division after defeating Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, and Callum Smith in dominant affairs. Canelo, who adjusts and wins, is known for his vicious body shots, outstanding defense, and ring generalship. His willingness to take on any challenge, regardless of weight class, is what sets him apart from the others. He always makes a statement, and it will be no different this time.
That's a mediocre mind. That's a mediocre mind because they come just to survive, to go to the 12th round. That's a mediocre mind. You need to put a good fight there and put great show. You know what I mean?
Do you think Crawford will employ the same tactics to try and box?
I hope not. I hope not because the people deserve a good fight.
What do you make of the Crawford fight next?
Huh?
How excited are you for the Crawford fight?
I'm excited. I'm gonna enjoy this win and then.
He is also one of the most versatile fighters in the sport because of his ability to switch styles and stances, handle pace, and break opponents' strategies. Crawford has dominated at every level as he moves through lightweight, super lightweight, and welterweight. His timing, instincts to finish, and boxing IQ are unrivaled. He now wants to beat Canelo to make a lasting impression, to get famous, and to shock the boxing community.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm gonna win the fight. It's simple. I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy that, you know, I'm here, and we're gonna put on a great show.
Tension and vitriol have been the fuel for animosity and exchanges between Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez for years. Now that the war has officially begun and their subtle shots have turned into a real conflict that's hostile and personal, we are able to expect one of the most intense and emotional fights in recent boxing history. The boxing world is buzzing, and the intensity radiating from Canelo's camp is unmistakable. He's coming in mean, focused, and ready to unleash hell. But on the other side stands Terrence "Bud" Crawford, cool, calculated, and backed by a wave of fans who believe he's the only man alive who can tame the beast from Guadalajara. The buildup is electric, the tension is thick, and the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of legacies, a clash of styles, and a battle that could shake the sport to its core. So we ask you, who walks away victorious? Will Canelo's vicious body attack break Crawford down from the inside out? Or will Bud's slick movement and sniper-like combos silence the Mexican storm? Let us know in the comments, is this Canelo's conquest or Crawford's coronation? Drop your predictions below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell so you never miss another deep dive into boxing's biggest wars. This one might be an all-time classic.